Alright, I'm getting ready to go out and run. It's still early in March here, so we still got some cold weather and still pretty cool. It's maybe 23 degrees possibly. And I'm going to run on a local trail through the Arboretum here. It's about a 2.2 mile trail, and then there's a little side trails you can take to add a little bit of mileage, and I'm probably going to go out all the way to the end and come back, so I'll get somewhere between 4.5 and 5 miles. Not sure what the condition of the trail is. We've had a little bit of thawing and a little bit of icing, so it could be in pretty bad shape as far as traction and stuff is concerned. I may not be able to go very fast at all. It may be more of a hike. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So we'll get going. All right, I'm just gonna start out walking as a warm-up. Definitely been some people out here on the trail. Feels kind of soft and mushy. Not slushy or wet, but definitely going to lose some traction out here. So after my warm-up, I'll get back on and show you the local trail. Alright, so just about ready to get running. Got a little short downhill right here. We are running on the Ice Age Trail. Just happens to go through this arboretum right here. So it's a statewide trail, nationally known. People through hike it. It's over 1,000 miles if you hike the entire Ice Age Trail. But we're just going to do just a few miles of it today. All right, here we go. Alright, so there have been a couple people on the trail lately. Not as many as I thought at first. I thought there might have been more because when we first started out, it's on a bike trail. And people must have been on that bike trail recently. So I think I can only see 2 sets of footprints here. along with some deer tracks, squirrels. So there is a little bit of snow still, probably a couple inches on the trail that's not really packed, which makes for loose footing. It's not really slippery or hard packed snow, not really icy, so not too bad to run in. Not the same as running on dry ground, but not too bad. It'll end up giving me a better workout, just because you're losing traction every time you push off. All right. I'm already working harder than I have in a while. This winter's been kind of tough for me getting out. Had a lot of work issues, a couple funerals, wedding. Sometimes it's just too cold. I'm not a big proponent in running when it's single digits, or even if it's in the 20 degree range and windy. It's just not that pleasant, so I'd rather not do it. Alright, right on the side of a ridge here. The trail's not too defined. Kind of a tough go. Don't want to slide down the side of the hill. That's what it looks like over there, going down. Oh. A little uphill right here on the side of this ridge. Not too bad. Whew. Yeah. Definitely have to be careful in this weather. Can't see all the stuff that's underneath the snow. Downhill. Looks like they kind of slid down, whoever was ahead of me. It's really not that slippery, so I prefer to just take faster footsteps, lean forward and go down. All right. All right, so I'll check back in a couple minutes. I guess I didn't get a deer on camera. The snow is a lot harder to run in than I anticipated. Plus, like I said, I haven't had the opportunity to run outside very much at all this year. It's first weekend in March, and it's only going to be my 10th run this year, and most of those runs were indoors on the treadmill. We'll follow the Ice Age trail to the right. That yellow blazes. If you see those, that's what that is. Now sometimes I'll take a side trail to the right and just run around this meadow and then come back around to where the trail goes back up into the woods, just to add a little bit of time. It's maybe a quarter mile extra. But also, can't see it yet, but at the intersection where that comes back up and meets the trail, there's a power line cut. It goes uphill both ways. So this is kind of a little saddle area. When things thaw out this spring, I'm gonna start using that for some hill work, for anything local. This is trail's only a couple miles from my house. When there's a part of the trail, part of this trail that I just can't run in the winter because it drops off. That's probably a good 80-degree drop into the Rock River. It's called Devil's Staircase. There's a lot of rock cut stairs, a lot of short, steep stuff, and a lot of stuff that's just, it's not safe to run in snowy and icy conditions. So I don't. So otherwise I would run to that trail and connect to this part of the trail that's both on the Ice Age trail, and running out to the end would give me about 12 miles. And if I add stuff in, like running this hill work all the way up that cut, it would give me extra mileage, workout mileage. But I'm not really doing that right now just because I'm already getting a good workout, losing all the traction in the snow. All right, I gotta get back to it. That's what I'm out here for, is to train. Okay, so now I'll show you real quick. Now I'm on a part of the trail. The only thing I see here are, it looks like dog prints. It could be coyote. There's only one set of prints that I could see. So it could be a stray dog. It could be a coyote out here. But no people. So now I'm on a part of the track where no one's run since it snowed last time. So it's going to be a little bit tougher to know how the trail is. But I got to get out here and run. So have a half marathon at the end of May. The half marathon is I believe it's called Support the Troops half marathon, and that's in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I think it's on May 23rd this year. And as a former soldier and just a person who is relatively patriotic, I mean, I don't always agree with what the government says, what they do, but I still love this country. So I thought that was a pretty good first race this year. And then immediately after that, I need to start training for a 50-mile race. I've only done one other half marathon. I ran the Green Bay full marathon, and I finished. That was my first marathon. And boy, it beat me up. I feel like I didn't train well enough. But I really hadn't run much until I started training for that. I finished that in something like 5:28. So pretty slow. But that was my first marathon, and I got at least a feel for the distance. And I tried to do a trail marathon in the fall, which they have the in-step trail races over in the Kettle Moraine, which is only 35-40 miles away from here. It's about halfway between where I live in Milwaukee. And anyway, that turned out badly. I was going too strong on the downhills, and I just burned up my legs and ended up dropping, which I never thought I'd do, because I trained pretty hard for that race. But I have very little race experience. That was my third race, and I felt pretty good until that third loop, and it just got to be where I actually thought I wouldn't be able to even walk the last loop, especially not within the allotted time. So I dropped, and when that happened, I started looking for other training options. So what I'm going to do now in preparation for that 50-miler, which it's the North Face Endurance Challenge. This is another hill I like to run, hill repeats. Pretty short, but pretty steep. It's a pretty good grade. It goes all the way up to that peak up there. You can't really see it, but that's probably 300 yards all the way to the top. Anyway, so the North Face Endurance Challenge is going to be in October, first weekend in October, October 3rd. And I'm going to run that one. But like I said, I changed my training. I'm gonna try to use the methods in the Mackenzie book, Unbreakable Runner, which he uses more of a strength training, CrossFit style. I'm not going to join a CrossFit box, as they call it. I'm gonna walk this uphill. I'm losing traction. I'm almost going backwards. So I'm not gonna join the box. I got a ton of free weights at home and plenty of space outside. So I'm gonna just follow the plan in the Unbreakable Runner book. And see how that goes. I think that's part of what I was lacking on my trail marathon. Why those hills beat me up so bad. Because I just didn't have the strength. I had the endurance. Alright, running again. Still no people footprints. There's been a lot of deer traffic on this trail. And we are in an urban area, so it could very well be dogs tracking these deer. These dogs around here do like to get loose and chase deer. But there's also plenty of coyotes in the area that might be tracking smaller game. All right. Believe it or not, it's been almost 2 miles. I'm about ready to hop out to the road. In the spring and summer, there's a lot of grass and stuff growing up alongside this trail. And as pretty as it is in the winter, it's a lot more lush and pretty during the summer. Here there's a few burrs and stuff, but it's all natural prairie land. They've done a good job in the Arboretum. Yeah, see, with walking and the tough trail, it's been 30 minutes since I started, and it's only about 2 miles, so pretty slow going in this. Just can't get the traction. I don't really want to push it either, just because it's you can easily slip and hurt yourself. All right. It's my turnaround point to go back. If I see anything else interesting or think of something, I'll turn it back on. All right, so this part of the trail, it's only been broken by a squirrel. It's a little bit different way than I came in. I missed my initial turn earlier on my way out. Now I'm back on track, and here we got footprints again, so they missed it too. I'm gonna walk this section because you probably can't tell, but it's uphill. Ooh, and slippery. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit out of shape. Like I said, haven't done much running this year yet, and heading into the holidays last year was pretty tough as well. Just had a lot going on. So this is the first real outside effort that I've had probably in over 6 weeks, and anyone can tell you treadmills and real outdoor trails, totally different thing. So right now I'm winded and definitely tired. It's a little bit cooler than I thought, but still comfortable enough. If I'd worn another layer, I'd probably just be sweating more and getting cooler yet. All right. I'm almost coming to some runnable stuff. Of course, for some people, this is all runnable. For me, not so much. Especially not this year so far. All right. I'll check back in a little bit. All right, so made it through the trail, and I'm walking out my cool down. And I just want to say thanks for coming along with me this morning. Glad to have you here. I hope you'll keep checking us out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can find me at devotedrunner.com, and at Twitter it's at run::run. Colon is spelled C-O-L-Y-N. I'll be on Strava at some point, and at Facebook you can find me at Devoted Runner on Facebook. Just search for that. Be glad to have you follow me, become friends. Love to have you there. And I'd just like to thank you, Lord, for giving us this beautiful day. Thank you for giving me the health to do this, even when it's cold outside or it's hard. Lord, I know I've been given the blessing to do this, just to be able to get out and walk and run and enjoy your creation. And I thank you for that. And I hope if you're a follower of Christ, you'll thank Him today as well. And if you're not, keep your heart and mind open. I'm not going to preach a ton on YouTube or on my website, but if you have questions or if you're in need of prayer, just contact me. I'm going to be around. Alright, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like this video, share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.